In a time when dense forests stretched across vast lands and travel was fraught with peril, there lived a man named Arin. He was a seasoned traveler, known not only for his extensive journeys, but also for his unwavering wisdom and calm demeanor. Arin had traversed treacherous terrains, crossed raging rivers, and navigated through hostile territories, always emerging unscathed, thanks to his keen intellect and composed nature. One day, Arin set out on a journey to a distant kingdom to attend a scholarly symposium. He packed his belongings meticulously, ensuring he carried only what was necessary, a modest amount of gold coins, essential provisions, and a few scrolls containing ancient knowledge. Aware of the dangers that lurked along the forest paths, particularly the threat of bandits, Arin devised a plan to safeguard his valuables. Before entering the forest, Arin stopped by a secluded glade where a large hollow tree stood. He carefully concealed his pouch of gold coins inside the hollow, covering it with leaves and twigs to avoid detection. He then marked the tree subtly, ensuring he could locate it upon his return. With his valuables hidden, Arin continued his journey, carrying only his provisions and scrolls. As he ventured deeper into the forest, the canopy thickened, casting dappled shadows on the forest floor. The air was thick with the scent of moss and damp earth, and the distant calls of birds echoed through the trees. Despite the serene surroundings, Arin remained vigilant, his senses attuned to any signs of danger. Several hours into his journey, as the sun began its descent, casting golden hues across the landscape, Arin sensed he was being followed. The rustling of leaves and the snapping of twigs grew more frequent, and shadows seemed to flit between the trees. Trusting his instincts, Arin continued walking, maintaining a steady pace and showing no signs of alarm. Suddenly, three men emerged from the underbrush, their faces partially concealed by scarves and weapons drawn. They were the very bandits Arin had anticipated. The leader, a burly man with a scar across his cheek, stepped forward and demanded, "Hand over all your valuables, traveler, and we might let you go unharmed." Arin met their gaze calmly, his expression serene. "Gentlemen," he began, "I am but a humble scholar on my way to a symposium. I carry nothing of value, only some food, water, and scrolls of ancient texts." The bandits exchanged skeptical glances. The second bandit, a lean man with piercing eyes, stepped forward and snatched Arin's satchel. He rummaged through it, finding only the provisions and scrolls, just as Arin had stated. Frustrated, he tossed the satchel back at Arin. "You're either very brave or very foolish to travel these woods without valuables," the third bandit sneered. Arin shrugged, maintaining his composure. "Wisdom often lies in simplicity. I have learned that carrying wealth invites trouble. Knowledge and sustenance are all I need." The leader studied Arin for a moment, then lowered his weapon. "Perhaps you're telling the truth," he conceded. "Be on your way, scholar, and count yourself lucky." Arin nodded appreciatively. "Thank you, gentlemen. May wisdom guide your paths." With that, he continued on his journey, leaving the bandits behind. After reaching the symposium and sharing his knowledge with fellow scholars, Arin began his return journey. Upon reaching the secluded glade, he retrieved his hidden pouch of gold coins from the hollow tree. His foresight and prudence had preserved his valuables, and his calm demeanor had protected him from harm.